Thank you very much, everyone. Hello. How are you? Lovely. Get some love for Justin there. Why don't we give it up for the man, Justin? Well, before I start, something I want to get off my chest. Hello there, madam. I was in Washington DC last week, and I thought it would be a good idea if I drove to Tallahassee from Washington DC. You see, I looked at my map in England, and the difference, right, in England on the map is about 2.5 inches. Now, in England, on an English map, 2.5 inches, it's about a 45-minute drive. Picked up my car at Dulles Airport. 45 minutes later, I'm still in Dulles Airport. I had my first altercation with one of your police people today. I've never been stopped for speeding in England. I was on the Tallahassee street. I went down a little bit. I went about 20 minutes down, and the police pulled me up, and I didn't even know I was speeding. I didn't. I said, "Are you absolutely sure there is a sign back there? Very clearly, it says 90. All right." This shows how vain I am. I was hoping maybe there might be a video camera in the police car, because then there's a small chance that I might be on Cops. Well, I figure if I can get on Cops, all I need is Jerry Springer, and the price is right. That's the redneck trifecta. So I like being in Florida. I just spent a few days in Jacksonville. I've never seen anywhere in my life that has more places that sound like sexual things as Florida. There's a nice one near Orlando called Kissimmee. Now that's quite nice, gentle. Kissimmee. I like that, Kissimmee. Near Jacksonville, to the south, Daytona Beach. Daytona Beach, that sounds lovely, doesn't it? Daytona Beach, yes please. Will there be blowjobs? It sounds lovely. It sounds nice, doesn't it? Then you got that sanitary towel theme to the west. There's a place called Tampa. It's just one letter short of Tampax. I can't believe there's a place called that. Tampax. And just north of that, there's a place called Tampon Strings. I've seen it on the map, ladies and gentlemen. This place is disgusting. It gets worse. There's a Jacksonville. Is there a Jacksonville? Is there? Is there a Jacksonville with the Jacksonville? Seminole County is the most disgusting. And to top it off, there is actually a theme park in Florida called Busch Gardens. I went to Busch Gardens once. I went there about a year ago. You been to Busch Gardens, sir? No? Have you been, madam? What did you pay to get in? Don't look for consultation. What did you pay? You pay for everything, do you, sir? Is this a professional relationship that you two have? Nice. So how's... He's number 9, huh? I've got a feeling you ain't going to be number 10. I just guessed it. To that Busch Gardens, $80 fucking they charged me. Now I'm pretty sure if you went, you wouldn't pay $80 because you get that fucking Florida resident discount, don't you? $80. And when you go on a ride, I couldn't even walk off the ride. They wouldn't let me walk off. No. Every time they forced me into the gift shop. I actually went to the toilet at Busch Gardens. When I came out, they tried to sell me a photograph of my experience. I've got a picture of me having a pee-pee on a key ring. I've had a little look around here. I went to your Walmart today. Have you been to the Walmart here in Tallahassee, sir? Well, let me tell you something. You won't need to worry about this so much, but you can actually get your hair cut in Walmart now. You can get your hair cut in Walmart. I can't believe it. When I was a child, that's what I would say if another child came into school with a slightly shitty haircut. You get your hair cut in Walmart. Children in Tallahassee, they can't say that. They've been denied the opportunity to abuse their friends with that particular taunt. You'll get your hair cut in Walmart. Yeah, that's right. Your mama cut my hair in Walmart. I'm having an interesting time in Tallahassee. I went to your mall, I went to your Tallahassee mall. That's an experience, isn't it? You might think it's a regular mall. It's not quite regular, because I've never seen this before. You've got the Victoria's Secret, but next door to the Victoria's Secret in the Tallahassee mall, you've got the Bourbon Street Candy Company. The whorehouse is next to the sweet shop, ladies and gentlemen. And they had that carnival at the mall today. I went to that carnival, I didn't think much of that. It was a rubbish carnival. There was no cotton candy, there were no jugglers. The only thing that would suggest it was a carnival at all was that there were people wandering around without their shoes on and with stocking feet. It is the last time, ladies and gentlemen, I go to that bullshit shoe carnival, ladies and gentlemen. So where are you from, you beautiful person? New England, Boston and place. Now that's quite nice in New England, isn't it? And it's all quite nice around here. Do you live now in New England or the Tallahassee? You live in Tallahassee, and I like the way you say it properly like I do. I've noticed these other people, they don't pronounce it properly, but you say it properly. What's your name? Lisa, that's fantastic. And do you know the area of Tallahassee quite well? It's quite nice, isn't it? There's lots of nice places around here. Yeah, there's only one shitty one. I've seen that Quincy. I didn't like Quincy. Go to Quincy? Don't go to Quincy. Bullshit place to Quincy. She's from Quincy over there, and where are you from, man? I'm not really interested where she's from. It's my loudmouth motherfucker friend here who I'd like to find out more about. She suddenly wants to point the finger at everybody else. She's from Quincy over there. Or where are you from, Leslie? Where are you from? Iowa. The flat state, the plain state. You know, I was in Iowa about a year ago, and I had New York cheesecake in Iowa. I couldn't believe it. Well, I ordered New York cheesecake. It tasted the same as any other cheesecake, ladies and gentlemen. The only difference was when the waitress brought it to me, she called me a cocksucking motherfucker. Now that's a New York thing, isn't it? That's a New York thing. So, now my first show on this tour was actually in New York City. Have you been to New York? It's a fantastic city, isn't it? Something happened in New York I have never seen happen in an English comedy club. The first comedian, he came on stage and he said to the audience, he said, "Is New York in the house?" Like that. It was a black man, it was a lovely black man, right? And the whole audience, they went like this, they went, "Ooh, ooh, 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 ooh." The next night, I'm in the Philadelphia, and the same thing, the comedian comes out, "Philadelphia, are you in the house?" And the whole audience, So just before we really get going, ladies and gentlemen, I've always wanted to ask, and this seems like the night to do it, is Tallahassee in the house? It's going to be a tough show. No, not my first impression. This is a very optimistic audience. Would you agree with that, sir, my bald friend? Yes, you would. Optimistic audience, isn't it, sir? What is your name? Gary. Gary, it's nice to meet you, Gary. My uncle would have loved this audience. My uncle was a very positive man all his life. My uncle, he used to say, always, always, always turn a negative into a positive. Unfortunately, that's actually what killed him. He was an electrician. I'm a little distracted today. I spoke to my mother on the phone about 2 hours ago, and somebody in England just tried to mug my grandmother in the park today. Can you believe that? She's an 82-year-old woman, and a man just went up to her in the park and went, "Oi, money, give me money, I want money." And my gran, she's very smart. She didn't get scared. She just pretended she was a little bit crazy. She just looked at him and she went, "Oh, hello. I'm Barbara. What's your name? It's really nice to meet you." And the guy got confused and he didn't mug her. And the best thing was, 5 minutes later, he was going, "My money's gone."